It's Beatrice. Today I'm going to do my favorite things for April. There's kind of a tag going around for favorite things in general, and I thought it would be kind of fun if I did one too. So what I'm going to talk about are about 11 things that I absolutely love, particularly for April now that we're getting into the warmer months. And so let's get right to it. My first favorite thing is a website called Ideally, I-D-E-E-L-I. And my hairdresser actually recommended this website, and if you go to ideally.com, I believe is the link, you can be eligible for regular deals and finds. And recently I picked up a series of 3 cases that fit my iPhone, and these are, one is a hard shell case that looks like that. I've got it in there upside down. The other one is a fusion case, which has a really cool clear abstract back cover with black and clear. And the other one is this arrow case, which I love, and they were all under $10 for all 3 of them. The other thing that I love is Claire's Boutique. Now, I know that most of us who are older women, we may not think that Claire's is a great place to shop for jewelry, but you know, some of my most favorite earrings come from Claire's. The ones that I've got on come from Claire's. The large, I wear some large hoops every now and then, those come from Claire's, and they will typically run a buy 3 get 1 free special. And their earrings, now mind you, if you don't have a sensitivity like I don't, their earrings typically run in the $10 range, which is practically nothing. So if you buy 3 pair, that's $30, you get 1 free. And I recently bought 6 pairs and I got 2 pair free. This is one of them. The other thing that I love is my vintage Tag Heuer watch. Now this is from, I think, the early 90s. I got this in Las Vegas at a Tag Heuer jeweler. My first husband got this for me. It sat in my jewelry box for a long time, but you know what? What's old is new again, and I just love this watch, and I'm going to take it out. I'm going to have the battery changed today for that. The other thing that I love is Designer Shoe Warehouse. Now, the closest Designer Shoe Warehouse is about a 25-minute ride for me. So what I do is I order online. I subscribe to their DSW rewards program, and I forget how much you need to spend. It might be for every $100 they send you a $10 gift certificate. I may not be correct on that, but I recently got a $10 gift certificate. When you order online, they ship the shoes to you free of charge. If they don't fit you, you can return them free of charge, and they'll ship another pair that in a better size to you. Again, all at no charge. I had the most wonderful experience with those people. Highly recommend them. And I've got some of the most wonderful shoes in my collection as a result of that. The other thing that I love is, in a similar vein, is MAC Cosmetics. Now, MACcosmetics.com, if you sign up for their emailing program, they regularly run free shipping. It's almost weekly, so there isn't much of a day that goes by when I'm not eligible for free shipping to MAC online. So I don't know about you, but living in the greater Washington, D.C. area, when I go to visit my MAC counter at my local Nordstrom's, which is the only place that sells it, they're often out of stuff all the time. And so I waste gas, I waste my time going out there. Unless I'm bundling it up with another trip, it's definitely a huge waste on all fronts. So I love shopping on MAC online. They ship everything in these wonderful boxes. They come padded. There's a piece of foam rubber that they will put in there. They wrap everything up in this beautiful black paper, like I said, with this little piece of foam rubber to protect everything. It's unbelievable. They are a great company, and you know what? Why not do it online? Again, save yourself the gas and trouble of going. The other thing that I love that I mentioned in a previous video is my Burt's Bees Coconut Foot Cream. Now, this foot cream, I told you earlier, I got as part of a Christmas present from one of my dearest childhood friends, and it sat in my drawer for almost a year. And I finally decided to use it up. I just, Burt's Bees, I think, in general, makes great products. I said, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. and it's wonderful. It saved my feet all winter long. I am all ready for spring to wear my slingbacks. When I go to my Pilates class and my bar classes, I don't have to worry about little cracks in my heels. My feet are in excellent shape thanks to Burt's Bees coconut foot cream. The other thing that I love, I think, all women over 30, frankly, really need to worry about the way their hands look. I don't know about you guys, but I have a propensity for having blue veins. I've got a few blue veins on my face, actually, and I also have them on my hands, and as a result, I think my hands look older than they should. So I'm doing everything to combat that. Unfortunately, blue veins, I did see a cosmetic surgeon about it, and he said there's nothing that can be done. If you collapse those veins, unfortunately, they'll show through as white on your skin. At least that's what he told me. I might seek a second opinion on it. So I think if you've got the big rubber tire veins in your hands, there's not a whole lot you can do about it, but you can do something about the integrity of the skin. So what I've done is I've incorporated Crabtree and Evelyn's LaSource Skin Therapy Hand Recovery product, which is a very nice scrub that I use about once or twice a week, followed by LaSource Hand Therapy hand cream. And I keep this at my bedside, so I see it right as I'm getting into bed at night. Great product. The other thing that I'm really loving is are the wonderful new spring colors that Essie has coming out. I recently picked up this one. This one is called French Affair. It is a beautiful light pink color. In fact, I've got it on my nails today. I need to touch up my manicure. But it is a beautiful spring color, especially for those of you who celebrate Easter or just love springtime in general. It's a beautiful pastel pink. I can't tell you how many people have complimented me on this nail color, including people at Sephora. Those are people who are in the beauty business and they noticed, and girls at the Starbucks counter, so it must look good, and I think it looks good. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, this is kind of crazy, but for those of us, again, who are watching our weight, I'm on my bikini boot camp program, and so I need to watch every bit of fat that goes into my diet. I am a coffee drinker. I have managed to switch to skim milk in my coffee in the morning, and thanks to the Today Show's Joy Bauer, she recently did a special on how to cut down on fatty things in our diet. One of the things that she talked about was this product. It's called Over the Moon. It's a fat-free milk with a rich and creamy taste. It's made by Lehigh Valley. My Target store carries it. My other regular grocery store usually carries it. But if you're looking to make a substitute and don't really want the skim milk flat taste in your coffee, give that a try. My husband and I use it all the time now. We don't worry about fat in our coffee. The other thing that I'm loving is my return to BB. Now, I think I mentioned in an earlier segment that I used to shop at BB all the time, but that was when I was in my 20s and 30s. Now that I'm an older woman, I guess I thought I shouldn't be shopping in there. Ladies, don't think that way. You think that way and you start feeling old, and frankly, you start looking old. And BB's, they do have some wonderful things in their store, including this great design. This is called the Boyfriend shirt. And I must have 4 of these in different colors and styles. This one is a real pretty leopard print that I got on sale recently. They're always running great sales. I have it, if you remember, for Valentine's Day. That Boyfriend style shirt was also available in a black lace. I've got it in white lace, and I also have it in that pink reptile pattern. So I've got 4 great shirts that look distinctly different and look fantastic on. So give BB a try. Just because you're a woman of a certain age doesn't mean that you can't go in there. It's wonderful. Speaking of BB, there's a new website that I also discovered thanks to one of the housewives of Orange County. Now, I am not a big fan of those Real Housewives shows. I just think that I don't think they project reality. I think a lot of the women on those shows are great, and I think they're encouraged to make up a lot of stuff just to create drama. But there is one character on Real Housewives of Orange County. Her name is Gretchen Christine Rossi, and love her or hate her, she is a great businesswoman. And I learned from her a great new shop called Lipsy London. Now it is a UK-based shop, but if you go online, Lipsy London, you can see some of the clothes that they have to offer now. There are a lot of young fashions too, very much like BB, but I did manage to pick up a couple of cute things that were on their clearance rack, and all for under $50. So I'm really excited about that. The next to last thing that I wanted to share with you is, for those of you who are really thinking, gee, I wish I could think more like a goddess. I wish I could think more like a bombshell. Well, there are a couple of books that you can read for inspiration. This one I love. It's called The Bombshell Manual of Style by Lauren Stover. And I picked this up a couple of years ago, and it's just great. I mean, you read that, you might be home alone, maybe your husband, your significant other, or if you're not attached, you're in bed at night. It's a great read, and it talks a lot about some of the famous stars like Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, all their different bombshell styles. I think you get a lot of inspiration from this. So think about getting that. There are other great similar books online. If you go to Amazon.com, just plug in the word bombshell, goddess, all that stuff, whatever you need to really get into the groove about your inner goddess is greatness. The last thing that I'm really loving for April, and I guess I don't really need to just pick April, is my Kindle. Now this Kindle will hold a lot of books. I think at least well over 1,000 books. I was given this as a gift a couple of years ago by my husband, and I only recently started using it. But the Kindle books are typically less expensive than the hardcover or softcover editions, and it saves you on the shipping and handling. It gets sent immediately. You can be sitting in bed at night, and if you want a book that's available in Kindle form, you just connect with WhisperNet Connection. You don't need any special paid service to do it. You pay for that up front when you purchase the special Kindle edition with the WhisperNet service. And right there in the convenience of your bedroom, you can download a periodical or book or newspaper or magazine, whatever it is that's available in the Kindle edition that you want. So that's it for my favorite things for April. I hope you enjoyed today's edition. One other favorite thing that I love is IKEA, and my husband and I are going. We are fortunate to have 2 of them, not 1 but 2 in our area within a 35-mile radius. So we're going to go there and get some design inspiration for possible renovation to our kitchen. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.